Welcome everybody to Keto Cooking with Wendy, and today I'm gonna make, I call it, it's more of a mousse than a pudding, but I'm making a high protein moussey pudding. How's that for Harry and I to eat, because he needs to be on a high protein diet now that he is done with his hip being replaced. For those of you who don't know, Harry had his hip replaced on the 12th, and the doctor has said he needs to be eating high protein. So I'm gonna make something good, something delicious, and something nutritious. So you guys, this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a teaspoon of gelatin. This is the brand I use. You're going to need 12 ounces of unsweetened coconut milk or almond milk or your favorite nut milk. You're going to need 1/4 cup heavy whipping cream. And you're going to need 2 cups of egg whites. I use the container egg whites. So you're also going to need 1 packet of strawberry keto chow. If you don't have strawberry keto chow, use the strawberry high protein powder of your choice. You may need to adjust it for taste. I would use a serving scoop of it and go from there, but it should work for you. So we're gonna do that. I am going to use a teaspoon and a half of Strawberry Fields stevia flavoring to make it sweet. You can use monk fruit, you can use erythritol, you can use your favorite sweetener, but I'm using stevia because I'm keeping the carbs low. I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I love vanilla extract. Get pure organic if you can. Do not use the synthetic vanilla extract that's out there. And I'm using a teaspoon of strawberry flavoring. This is a Loran Professional strawberry flavoring, because I want that strawberry to come out. And whenever you use egg whites, it seems to nullify the flavors. It tends to dumb down the flavors for some reason. It's really odd. So let's get started. I've got a pan here. I do not have any oil or anything. It's a very non-stick pan. And I am going to put in my egg whites. I've had it heating. And I'm gonna put in 2 cups of my egg whites in here. And I'm gonna start stirring this because you want it to cook, but you don't want it to brown, if that makes sense for any of you guys. So I'm just gonna work it around. I'm going to turn this down on medium, and I'm going to put in my mixer the 12-ounce coconut milk, the 1/4 cup heavy cream, the 1 tablespoon as I'm stirring all this, one teaspoon strawberry extract or a flavoring of your choice. And you can use any flavor keto chow and just match the flavorings with that. I'm putting in a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm putting in, here, let me stir this, Harry, because I want it just cooked. I do not want it to be overcooked. Wet is the word. I want it wet. Turn it off. Gonna put 1 teaspoon of my stevia extract in here. There. Then I am going to turn it on low. Gonna put keto chow in. My gelatin in. And my eggs in. Excuse me. Even the skin that's in the bottom of the pan. Check it and make sure there's no egg whites along the sides. Kind of get that back down into the mix. You can't over blend this. You want to make sure you're blending it at a high enough speed, long enough that it breaks down the egg whites into a pudding-like texture. So I'm going to turn this back on. And I'm going to bring it up to high and I'm going to let it go. Okay, it's been going for about a minute and it gets hot as it's going. It gets warm, which is fine. So I'm just going to put it in a bowl. It's nice and thick. And as it cools down, that gelatin will help with getting it thicker. I used the heavy cream just enough to give it a nice rich texture, kind of a moussey texture to this. Now you can put this in individual containers if you want to, but I prefer just to put it in one big bowl and then serve it as we go throughout the day. Look at that, you guys.
Good.
Oh yeah, that's good. Want to taste?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's good,
Yeah,
huh?
that's good. Yeah.
So see? It's hot. It's hot, so I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it cool down for several hours. It's best if you can let it set overnight because it'll set up nicely. The flavors will meld and you'll have delicious strawberry mousse pudding. Yes, you will. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to share that little pudding with everybody. We'll come back when it's all done and I dish it out. Okay, this has been sitting in the refrigerator for several hours and I just want to share that with everybody.
Yep.
It's more of a mousse than it is a pudding, or at least the way I do it. So you guys, I'm going to share with you. See how neat nice that looks? Very, very foamy, airy, delicious. I think I made my first one of these mousse puddings was my butterscotch pudding about 9 months ago. There's lots of different ways to make them. You can make them with whole eggs, you can make them with egg whites, you can make it any flavor you want to make it. And you guys, it's really good. I like doing it with egg whites because it makes it lower in fat. But there you go. This is what it's like. And look at this. Look how light and foamy that is. Very moussey. Let's take a taste test, shall we? Yeah. That is really good. Really, really good. Anyway, you guys, that's it for this evening. Anyway, everybody, have a great evening. Stay tuned for the next one. You never know what I'm going to come up with or what I'm going to be making. Anyway, everybody, we'll see everybody later.